Welcome to Love and Motion, a moment of peace today. Today we'll reflect on timing, courage, and God's purpose through the story of Esther. So let's find somewhere comfortable and quiet so that we can meditate and breathe, or just meditate, whatever serves you. Lie down, sit in a chair, stand up. This moment, we're going to relax our shoulders and our neck, and then we're going to begin breathing. So we're going to inhale for 4. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to hold for 4, 2, 3, 4, and then exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to repeat those cycles, or you can repeat the cycles as many times as you feel led. So let's get started. I will be reading from Esther chapter 4 to give you where she showed her courage, the background there. And I encourage you to read the book of Esther. It's very encouraging and beautiful. So let's get started with our breathing, and then I'll begin reading. So we're going to inhale for 4. Inhale, courage. 2, 3, 4. Holding that courage. 2, 3, 4. And exhale, fear. 2, 3, 4. And as you go through that cycle, I'll begin reading. Esther 4, verses 8. Also he gave him the copy of the writing of the decree that was given at Shushan to destroy them, to show it unto Esther, and to declare it unto her, and to charge her that she should go in unto the king to make supplication unto him, and to make request before him for her people. And Hatach came and told Esther the words of Mordecai. Again Esther spoke unto Hatach, and gave him commandment unto Mordecai. All the king's servants and the people of the king's provinces do know that whosoever, whether man or woman, shall come unto the king into the inner court, who is not called, there is one law of his, to put him to death, except such to whom the king has hold out the golden scepter, that he may live. But I have not been called to come in unto the king these 30 days. And they told to Mordecai Esther's words. Then Mordecai commanded to Esther, think not with thyself that thou shalt escape in the king's house more than all the Jews. For if you altogether hold the peace at this time, then shall their enlargement and deliverance arise to the Jews from another place. But thou and thy father's house shall be destroyed. And who knoweth whether thou art come to the kingdom for such a time as this? Then Esther bade them return Mordecai this answer. Go gather all the Jews that are present in Shushan, and fast you for me, and neither eat nor drink 3 days, night or day. I also and my maidens will fast likewise, and so will I go in unto the king, which is not according to the law. And if I perish, I perish. So Mordecai went his way and did according to all that Esther had commanded. Chapter 5. Now it came to pass on the 3rd day that Esther put on her royal apparel and stood in the inner court of the king's house, over against the king's house, and the king sat upon his royal throne in the royal house, over against the gate of the house. And it was so, when the king saw Esther, the queen, standing in the court, that she obtained favor in his sight, and the king held out to Esther the golden scepter that was in his hand. So Esther drew near and touched the top of the scepter. So she found favor in God, which had her find favor in the king, and Esther saved her people. But I encourage you to go read Esther, the book of Esther, because it's very encouraging. So let's inhale, or wherever you're at, exhaling, courage, hold in courage, and exhale fear. Esther was placed in her moment of courage by God's perfect timing. She was afraid, yet she stepped forward into faith. God often puts us in positions in our families, in our work, in our small conversations to be a light in someone's life. So think about a time where you had fear, but you showed courage. And courage is not only for us, it's for others. When Esther stepped forward, an entire nation of people were saved. In the same way, your small act of love may have, or of courage, showed love for someone else and helped them have courage for someone else. So courage is part of love. This week, put love in motion. Show kindness where it feels risky. Speak hope where silence would be easier. And let God's timing guide your steps. And find another breath cycle, your last breath cycle. Inhale, courage. Hold and exhale, fear. May you find strength in God's perfect timing. May you walk with courage, speak with love, and live knowing you are here for such a time as this. If this has blessed you and you feel led to sow a seed, my Cash App is in the description. God bless and thank you for joining me today with this story of Esther, and I encourage you to read it. Thank you so much. God bless.